Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul Fitch reporting on the 25th of February 2022. Apparently, ramblings of a madman continue. I haven't done one for about a week, and on the back of what's going on in Ukraine, I did put a post up yesterday saying that I was going to do a bit of a special one to try and help alleviate some fears people may have. Right, I don't know everything at all, but I know a bit, and the bit that I do know from what I've been researching over the last couple of years, and I've gone over this ground time and time again, has led me to believe that basically, yeah, we're all in safe hands. And as hard as this is to grasp for some people, and I think those who have been awake for quite a few years, quite a few of you seem to be the ones that are struggling with the idea that there could actually be some good guys working on our behalf. And I say this, we've only got to look at JFK, and I'm sure most would agree from some of the speeches that he gave that he was trying to dismantle a cabal. And yeah, he was shot for his troubles, wasn't he? So, to say again that to believe that there is absolutely no good guys out there in higher echelons would be a mistake. And it isn't a wishful thinking. I've gone through all this, and as you know, those of us who are awake, we have to question absolutely everything. And during my years, I've looked at topic matter that just seems absolutely ridiculous and crazy, like the Mandela effect, flat earth, the mud floods, resets, Tatarians, free energy that we've had in the past. And I get it. I've lost my bloody train of thought there. So yeah, I've looked at some crazy bloody subject matter because I believe we have to. You can either have a quick glimpse and reject it, or delve a little bit further and try and see if there's any credence to what's in front of me. And when it came along to Trump and the Q drops, and I'm going to be honest with you, totally honest with you, back in 2015-16, I, like many, didn't think that Trump was anything more than another puppet to do the bidding of the cabal. And the more and more I researched and started looking at the Q drops and trying to put these crumbs of information together, and looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 year deltas and future proofs past, I'm left with no doubt that there is good guys out there, and they are working on our behalf. So, that said and done, I'll move back to Ukraine. So, the situation in Ukraine, regardless of the propaganda machine that is beating the drums, just bear with me 1 second, I've got one dog missing. Bo! Bo! Yeah, it's the situation in Ukraine. Okay, so regardless of what the Western propaganda drums are beating, we've only got to look at weapons of mass destruction, Bush and Blair taking us to war in the Middle East, never-ending war until Donald Trump came along, who, let me just mention again, that he's the only president in recent history that actually brokered peace in his first term of office. Going back from George Bush Senior had his wars, Clinton had his wars, Bush Jr. had his wars, Obama most certainly had his war and was rewarded with a fucking Nobel Peace Prize, go figure. So yeah, anyway, Trump, the only one who hadn't had a war. What's going on in Ukraine is nothing more than a takedown of the last stronghold of the deep state. The Obamas, the Clintons, and the Bidens, including Hunter Biden, are fucking knee deep, in fact neck deep, neck deep in shit and dodgy dealings. I won't go into the details of that, but trust me, that's fact. And a lot of bioweapon factories within Ukraine, again you can go and check this out, are US military under the guise of US military. So I'll just repeat it myself then. And that's what's happening. Whether Putin was or is a good guy, I do believe he's capitulated, along with all the others. I put a post up this morning, I can keep on saying, I know some people don't like this, they're all dead, Dave. I've no other reason to think that, because of all the fucking CGI glitches, latex masks not being properly stuck down, ratios of faces don't match up. You look at Biden's with the earlobes and some people will say, well, he had plastic surgery. Bollocks, bollocks, why would he have plastic surgery in his bloody 70s? For an earlobe, and it's not as if his ears were hideous, they were just normal bloody ears. And I put a picture up this morning, and if you look on my wall you'll see this picture of supposed Joe Biden standing at the podium, and he's got 3 friggin' hands. CGI glitches too, sort of holding onto the podium, and the third hand is lower down. So either it's a CGI glitch or there's somebody standing behind him sniffing his friggin' bum. And I don't think that's the case, so I can only be left with the conclusion it's another CGI glitch. So why all these CGI glitches? Why do these people not look like they used to? We know that they have deep fake technology to make us believe that it's all business as usual, and the Western propaganda news outlets will certainly beat the drum in that direction to make you think that it's business as usual and they're still in control. They're not, far from it. Ukraine has been cleaned up, should we say, been cleaned up. We're all involved in this, and I've put this on loads of posts with regards to NATO and the Western allies. They're the aggressors. You've got to get your head around this. It was proven to us, like I said before, in the Iraq war that Blair and Bush instigated. They're doing it again. It's as simple as that. They're doing it again, and so many people are getting tied up in fear. They want you in fear. It's all about energies. I've done videos on this before. We are nothing more than vibrations manifesting into a form of reality. We're all just made up of vibrating molecules, and basically that's it. And they're after our energy. They're after our positive, uplifting energy. They want us in lower frequency vibrations, hence decades of pornography, drugs freely given, alcohol encouraged. They want us operating in lower vibrations. So we're not going to give that to them, are we, ladies and gentlemen? Because we're not going to be living in fear. And we're not going to be living in fear because we're going to start investigating and looking into the things that I and quite a few other of my brave activist friends, and I say brave, is because we're raising our heads above the parapet again to share information with you that sounds absolutely ridiculous, that there was a plan to take down the deep state cabal and blah 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 blah. It's all bloody true. Start looking, start piecing it together, and I guarantee you're going to come to the same conclusions. I really do. So don't be living in fear. Look at it like this. It's a cleaning up job now. It's a movie playing out, and we're coming to the end. We've got 51 days till Easter. A lot can happen in them 51 days. It looks like the Rona's disappeared already, which was said that would happen. And come here, you two. Bo, come here. Go run off to the dogs. No, Bo thinks he's a bloody meet and greet at the park wherever he goes. Anyway. So yeah, don't be living in fear, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. Whether Putin had capitulated or he was a good guy for a while, I do not know. But either way, that's irrelevant, as in the fact that he has gone in there to take down the last stronghold of the cabal in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it than that. I'm just touching on the surface. So let's get our vibrations raised and don't buy into all this bullshit. It's pulling you down. It's pulling us all down. Well, it's not pulling me down because I can clearly see what's going on. Oi! Come here, you two. Bo! Bella! Bo! Bella! Anyway, I'm going to have to go, ladies and gentlemen. Love, light and peace to each and every one of you. And remember, don't let the buggers grind you down. That's exactly what they want. Alright, love, light and peace to each and every one of you. Catch us all soon. I just hope there's a few little bits in there that help a few out that are just waking up or don't understand what's been going on. So, again, love, light and peace each and every one of you. Have a lovely afternoon. Catch us all.